John! John! Thank you, man. You're the man.
Who's this?
Mr. Starks, we've got a very special guest for you today.
What's up, dude?
All right, man.
John, what's up? My name's Christopher Distefano, and I'm doing Madison Square Garden, September 11th, 2025.
What's going on with you, young fellow? You all right?
Yes, I'm performing in the most famous arena in the world.
Oh, okay.
The arena where John Starks played.
Sure you are, kid. Sure you are. Where your parents at, man? What you doing here?
My dad lives in Florida, and my mom's probably having lunch with my Aunt Eileen. Do you want to come to the show, September 11th, 2025?
Well, I'm going to have to get confirmation on that, and if it's true, I will be there. All right, kid. Get out of here.
All right. Yeah, John, I bet you I could hit a three-pointer.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh! See?
Sign this man up.
Get it! Bubba, come on. Come on. I love you. Oh! Oh, my goodness. For James Mattern, right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I just hit myself in the mouth. Sorry. I got so excited. The gays are here, and I just fucking teabagged myself. I'm so sorry, dude. Oh my God, dude. Yeah. Oh, this is me at 60. That's what it is. Guys, give it up for James Mattern, everybody, right? How great is he? Great, you know. Don DePetta with his mustache and overall sadness. Give it up. I mean, folks, look at us, just a sad baby. And yeah, he's like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. And that's what I tell him. He's like, stop. But look at us, man. We're here. You know, it's a Wednesday night. And yeah, it's fun. You know, we work on some stuff here. That's what we do here. You know, we come every week. But this is my last show. This is my last little workout show for a while. So yeah, last one for like 8-9 months. So it'll be good. Because, yeah, I'll tell you at the end of the show why. And, but look, dude, you know, we'll have fun. We'll have fun while we're here. We'll do it. I just came back from Florence, Italy. That's where it is. And let me tell you something about that city is, look, dude, I love history. You know, I really do. I never been to Italy, Florence, and I just wasn't prepared to be, I mean, absolutely surrounded. I mean, absolutely surrounded by uncircumcised, sculpted stone penis. The amount of uncircumcised stone penis and balls I saw in that city was, like, there's only so many times you can jokingly go, like, you know, the first 20 minutes of the trip, I was like, I can't do it, like my throat's hurting. Like, it's a bit, you know, you see it once, you go, picture, having funny, but like every block, I'm like, what's going on? I couldn't believe it. The thought to me of like Michelangelo sitting there for 3 months, just sculpting an uncircumcised penis, balls, and pubes is so wild. I was dumbfounded. And here's what people don't talk about. Everybody knows Davey. You know, everyone's seen him. You're like, yes. And are you gay? Yeah, yes. All right, yes. I just wanted to make sure, yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There. Yeah, my grinder's lighting up. And so, you know, good. No, don't, dude. You kidding me? You know, if you know my comedy, you know I've said this. I'm 40 years old right now. I'm going the first 50 straight, the last 50 gay. So I've told you, if I'm here, absolutely, dude. Yeah, if I'm here in 10 years, you know. But, dude, what people don't talk, because everybody, you know, knows David and Michelangelo, and everyone's seen it. You know, you've seen him, like, you know, the balls, the little penis, the flaccid penis, which they celebrated back then. That's a fact. The tour guide, you know, everybody asked. The flaccid penis was celebrated back then. The flaccid little penis that's what was in, you know? So, you know what I mean? And now it's just like not our time. Because I can tell you're a nice guy, you have a little penis, right? I can tell. And that's, no, but dude, me too. It's just, you know? little penis, but bigger balls, right? In a way, right? And so that's what's in right now. So if we were living in 1500s Florence, we would be sculpted gods. But instead, you know what I mean? We take the bus, and instead we're just like, I'm just on the Q55, but that's okay, dude, you know? But I will tell you, sir, is what people don't talk about enough is, you know, when you go around the statue, the back of Michelangelo, the back of David, the way Michelangelo sculpted David's, I'm talking about, this statue has a wagon. I mean, one of the nicest I've ever seen in my life. If there was a butterfly tattoo on that cheek, I would it in the museum. I swear to God, dude, I would be in the Uffizi, like, I would, you know, because, you know me, dude, like Puerto Rican girls, I like a tattoo on the you have to have a butterfly tattoo or Puerto Rican flag somewhere tattooed on your body, and I'm in. When my last 50 gay, just go, you know, get one stenciled on, and we can have fun. But I'm not, but I can't, I'm telling you, dude, like, the is incredible. People don't, I'll post a picture of it. Or maybe, I don't know if anyone's ever seen it, but I mean, it is truly wild. And then we were sitting there just, you know, you got to be serious, right? You're like, everyone's like, I'm trying not to laugh. Because I mean, as soon as I saw it, I was like, whoa, whoa. And so, you know, I just started saying Italian words, and I was like, arrivederci. I don't even know what it means. And so I'm looking, and then I see this, you know, teenage kid and his father and mother, you know, and then he says to his dad, he's American, and I hear him, he goes, Dad, he was like, do you think that Michelangelo carved David's hole? Like, do you think he gave him an hole? And then the dad is laughing, and I just saw the mom looking at the both of them like, what are you guys doing? And then Jasmine, my girl's kind of looking at me because she knew I was laughing at it, and they were both just looking at me, and I said to the kid, I was like, dude, that's a fair question. Like, I never thought of, like, if you're gonna sculpt, right? If you're gonna take 3.5 months to sculpt the, dude, by the way, first of all, let me just be clear. After I saw this amount of uncircumcised penis, I was like, I need to put my foreskin back on. I literally called my mom, was like, how's the trip? I was like, you know what, Mom? You, okay? Because I could have, my penis could have looked like a statue. How funny would it be today, though, right? Could you imagine, like, they sculpted a guy's today? It's like they sculpt it, you know? It's uncircumcised. It has a wart on it, you know? I don't think HPV was a thing back then, but it is now. Imagine that, just a little... You ever been to Italy? Yeah, dude, that's your hair. I mean, yeah. Look at your hair. Dying. Dude, it's fun. First of all, you know what's funny? Like when, you know, we get, you know, we're in the Italian airport, we're going, they have like, you know, they say different words. Like I understood what they're meaning, but they use the funny word. Like here at TSA, you know, pre-check, if your bag gets taken off, they'll say, oh, bag check. But over there, her bag, my girl's bag got taken off, and they go, we have a bag comment? We have a comment. And I'm like, comment is a funny word, because I'm like, what? You're just going to talk shit? Like, what do you mean? You know, like they take her bag, like, she's like, is there an issue? He's like, no, your bag is fine, perfectly fine. It just make you look fat. Ciao. That's all. I just want to comment, the color suck. Ciao, bello. It's stupid. But, you know, but it was fun. It was fun to go run around. You feel free, you know, you feel free in Italy. Nobody cares. You know, here people care. Everyone's sad. Just like, shut up. Just be free, dude. Pull your out. We'll sculpt it. That's... I'm sorry, sir. I like your suit. You look good, dude. You're good. I like you, man. You just got positive energy, right? Good for you, dude. Birthday or anything today? Tomorrow, your birthday? God, yeah, happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday. Yes. What's the date? What is it? January 30th. It's a good birthday, but also kind of like a bullshit one, right? Right? What did you? Mine birthday's August 26th. I'm like, it's such a. Is your birthday August 26th? It's such a shit birthday. Don't you feel like August 26th? I always kind of felt like, you know, nobody's really excited at my party. Everybody was always at my party the same way. We gotta go back to school in a week. You know? All my gifts would be like pencil cases and book bags. I'd be like, how did you? Right? But January 30th, it's not like the same with school, but it's like, you know, Christmas is over, New Year's, people are kind of just in the middle of winter, everyone's like, all right. All right, dude. Right? Don't you feel that? Yeah. Is that why you're depressed? 'Cause I am too. What's your name? Shane. Shane? It's a dope name, dude. Shane's birthday, January 30th. That should be the thing. Shane's birthday, January 30th. Who cares? It's just Shane's birthday. That's what my mom would do. Come to Chris's back to school bash. Yeah, that's what they want. Back to school bash. I remember one time my cake was a big pencil. I was like, she's like, it's fun. We're going to celebrate. It's fine. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's, you know, having kids too, it is great. I got my daughters, you know. I have, it's harder being a step parent though. If I'm going to be honest with you, it's harder. I love, you know, my dad's side of the family, they're all from the Bronx. And it's like, you know, when you're from the Bronx, like, for like 100 years, it's fun to just be around them because they say things like, with you know. No one's ever called me Chris, it's Christopher. But Christopher, no, everything all right with you? No, Christopher, no, he's a comedian. No, hey, darling, for real. Yeah, no, he's good. You know, that's what they say. He's good. No, he's good. He was funny when he was funny when he was a little kid. He was all right, yeah. Yeah, he's, you know, I thought he was gay. But he'd run around. You know what it was, I'll say? He was a performer. He would perform. The one thing I will say, birthday parties sucked. His birthday parties were awful. I mean, back August 26th, whose birthday is that? But he can't take it anymore. He's like, no, this kid always do. I like your track outfit, dude. You look like one of those like Russian assassins in a movie, but right? But he looks like one of the guys that he just gets killed immediately. Like right away, John Wick's like, you. Did you enjoy it? Right? It's good? Yeah, dude. You know what I like to do sometimes at the end? We got a couple of minutes. I like to just, you know, anything going on in the news. I do a little segment on Sirius XM. It's called Riffin' with Chrissy, where it's just like, you know, talk about some topics in the news, you know, free association, get the crowd involved. Anybody? What's going on in the news? Anything going on? Sir, anything going on? What are you upset about? Anything good? No? No? Yeah? Chat GPT? What about it? Chat GPT what? Chat GPT got taken over? Deep stack? Are you saying the Chinese? Isn't that Chat GPT? I don't even think it's real. I genuinely think it's just a Chinese guy on the other side being like, you guys are so stupid. I'll figure this shit out 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I'll answer the question, I'll start writing in Chinese symbols, and then it deletes itself. It goes, no, I meant. I meant. Anybody else? Anything going on, sir?
I'm on holiday, so I don't know.
You're on holiday? Yeah. Nice. From what country?
England.
England. What a good country, right?
Yeah.
You guys had it all, and then you lost it. Does that ever bother you? That's why you came here, yeah. Well, not for long. And unfortunately, can we see your papers? I don't know that you're one of us. You know what? You would have came a month ago, maybe. But not with the new guy. England's good. I like England. Yeah, I know, right? It's an island. But it's, you know, they did have it all, man. You know, I love history. I mean, those redcoats. I mean, British Empire. I mean, you know, they beat the shit out of everybody. You had India. You really did, and then you lost it. But that's good. You're here on holiday. When are you going home?
I hope you're asking seriously when I'm going home.
Yeah,
like I should leave.
What? No. I want to know when you're going. Few dates. What date? Saturday. What's the address of the hotel you're staying at? Yeah, guys, we got one row. Table 7. He's not being truthful and forthright. Yes. No, we're gonna get you on a flight. We're gonna get you on a flight. I'm kidding. That's good, man. Well, if you want to stay, we're gonna have his birthday party tomorrow at a funeral home. So, kind of just we sit around. Yeah, we're gonna have it at a It's just just kind of sit around and just with our heads down. Look at the cake. Yeah. When's your birthday? January 1st. Oh, shit. That's why. Yeah, that's worse actually.
Everything's closed.
Yeah. Well, all right. You all right? One more. Anything?
Bad Bunny's new album.
Bad Bunny's new album? I haven't heard Bad Bunny. I haven't heard it. I probably have. I know. Are you kidding me? I've heard it. I love Bad Bunny. I posted a picture of him shirtless the other day to try to sell tickets to my shows. And people were mad. They were like, you, man. Because there's Bad Bunny posted a thirst trap of himself like butt naked and just a little towel over his cock. And I just posted that and said, come see me perform in Florida. And, I just saw it. And people were screaming at me. Cares. But, yeah. All right. Anything else? And then I'll go. Huh?
We're getting married.
You're getting married?
Yeah.
Wow, when?
August 22nd,
Oh,
2026.
August what? 27th? That's a horrible day for a wedding. Everyone's going to be at your wedding being like, we got to go back to school. Oh, why did this lady have to get married today? I got to do my school shopping, got to get the kids supplies. That's nice. Congratulations. How long will you guys date?
Where the Wolf of Wall Street was filmed.
You're getting married where the Wolf of Wall Street is filmed? Are you going to hire midgets and shoot them out of a cannon? Sorry, little people. I have a friend who's a little person. He doesn't mind midget. He's like, honestly, dude, call me that. It's better than little person. It makes you feel weird. I tried to combine it. I tried to take a little bit of the kick off. I said, what about smidget? And he didn't like that. Just a smidge, you know what I mean? Oh, God. What am I doing? Well, that's good. You're getting married. That's good. That's good. We'll see. Yes, one more. Your mom's maiden name is Distefano, and where's my family from in Italy? Ridgewood, Queens. And Ridgewood, Queens, Italia. It's a beautiful place called Ridgewood. All right, guys. Well, I gotta go. 7:32. No, they got another show. Okay. Let me tell you something. So I said this is my last show that I'll be doing in New York for a while because I've only ever had one dream goal. I started stand-up in 2009, and I had two dreams. The only reason why I ever started doing this, one was to have a sitcom on the air where I get to talk about my dad. So that hasn't happened. But I'm trying. I got one in development. And then the second dream was, the pinnacle. I always wanted to headline Madison Square Garden. That was like my goal. So, here's the date. I swear to God this is true. This year, September 11th, 2025. Swear to God, I'm doing Madison Square Garden. So you can see me there. Thank you guys. Love you guys so much. I hope to see all of you there. Thank you. We're on sale next week. Thank you. James Matter and the Glue Gun. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Oh, we did it. We did it.
It's going to take time, right?
Yeah. All right, there. Steve's out here in no jacket. We're on 2nd Avenue, East 4th. I thought the Florence stuff worked well. I thought that those bits have some legs. There was two gay guys in the front row that were really awesome. I did a callback that you will see eventually if you ever come see me live. That really worked well. I had some hits, some misses. You know what it is? I felt good not wearing my jacket. That was a good call by Nick Angelo, Nicky the Ear, to tell me not to wear my jacket on stage, and I just felt free up there. I felt good, and yeah. And then this is probably going to be the last. This will be the last stand-up video on a Sunday for a little while because we got a big announcement. Check my website, my Instagram, christycomedy.com, at christycomedy. Check it Tuesday, February 4th around noon. Big announcement. Tickets are going to go on sale for the biggest show I've ever done. So this will be, you'll see why after, but this will be the last one. Yeah, at least the Florence material worked. Firenze, uncircumcised sculpted stone cock. Hopefully you see it. I don't know if you will, and we got to make a decision. But also what I said at the end, the announcement, that's something that we have on film will be great.
Absolutely.
Right? You can use that in the nostalgia thing.
Yeah.
Couldn't you? Like maybe close it with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Steve, you got to be freezing, dude. This guy's got no jacket
My
on.
nipples could cut the glass on this.
Cut the
one.
glass.
Bigger.
That's it, baby. So now we're going to, dude, I've eaten so much. Dude, I ate an entire piece of pumpkin bread, an entire piece of banana bread. I made these pistachio cream puffs for my kid. You ready for this, Nick? Pistachio cream I got from Italy, Cool Whip and honey, mixed it all up, made like a whip, and put it in a baked croissant.
Dude.
And I rolled them up and I gave them to my kids. And Delilah goes to Jazz. She goes, see, Dad's good at some things. I was like, why don't you pay the mortgage? And then she's like, we're renting. I was like, true. We're renting, Dad, you piece of shit. So seriously, big announcement. Go to christycomedy.com. We're still going to put stuff up, on Sundays or as many as we can, but you're going to see why I have to hold back some material because you're only going to be able to see me at one place. And that announcement's going to be Tuesday, February 4th. Go to christycomedy.com, presale code Chrissy. And yeah, please come. I would love to see everyone I've ever met ever there. So thank you. Love you.
Steve's never been so uncomfortable.
It's more concerned for the lens.
Yeah. All right.
Start getting loud for Chris Distefano, everybody. Let him in.
Hello. How you doing? Give it up for Mike and Brendan, right? I mean, dude, Brendan. It's a name. Brendan, it's like, Brendan or Brandon, I never know. Right? Who cares? I don't know. If you say Brendan and it's Brandon or vice versa, we don't care, okay? Just like if you say Menendez brothers or Melendez brothers, I don't know. I don't care. They blew their parents' heads off. And it's just what happened, okay? They killed them, and now should they get out of jail? I don't know. I'm not, I'm not the prosecution. I'm not a judge at all. And everyone's asking on TikTok, what did they do? I don't know, okay? I know that they're from Los Angeles, and I know that if you want the Dodgers to win the World Series, then you support blowing your parents' heads off. That's what I know. It's as simple as that, okay? Here's the truth. You better hope the Dodgers don't win the World Series. Is that what you want? Listen, here's the truth. Okay, their fans, the Dodgers fans, are nuts. They're out of control. Okay, if I want, Mexican cholos to burn down Los Angeles, I'll vote for Kamala. So that's what it is. Sorry, that was just a joke. I'm kidding. Yes, New York. Yes, New York. And listen, New York, and I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, I'm from New York. You can hear it in my voice. I am from New York. I support. I like the Yankees and the Mets, and I know that people can't do that. Okay, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I was born in Queens. My father's from the Bronx. Okay, I was rooting for the Mets to get through. They didn't get through. They lost to the Dodgers, and that's fine. But now I want the Yankees to win because I'm New York first. I never forgot, did you? Because that's what I want to say to people who come up here. You can't root for the Yankees and the Mets. It's one or the other. It's like, no, dude. What? Oh, you want a civil war? I think that whoever made up you can't root for the Yankees and the Mets, you know what that is? That's Russian propaganda. They're trying to divide and conquer us from within, okay? You can root for both teams. For me, it's city first. That's how I roll. It's city first, you know? And if people, you know, somebody was like, you know, telling me I couldn't root for the Yankees and the Mets. I was like, where are you from? They were like, Milwaukee. I was like, okay, I'm sorry you're from a C city that only has one stupid team. So you don't have my problems, okay? We have decisions to make, and it's a civil war out there. But right now, I am rooting for the Yankees to be. Yes, I want the Yankees to win because I love this city, and I want to go to a parade. Yes, I want to go to a damn Yankees parade, okay? And here's the truth. People are like, oh, well, you used to be a Yankee fan. Yeah, and I still am. But guess what? Throughout the course of my career, I became friends with the people who owned the New York Mets. So sometimes, you know, I don't know what to tell you. They give me a lot of free shit. So now, and they've been very nice to me and very welcoming and rolling out the red carpet. So now I'm like, yeah, Mets. Because you would do the same thing if you were in my position-wishy. But, you know, so I don't want to hear it from people who yell at me. It's like, you don't know. I didn't just come up with the Mets out of nowhere. I was paid to do it. So I am an absolute paid actor. And they, you know, incentivize me, but I do love the Mets. They're fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's a fun thing. Baseball's fun. And listen, but the Dodgers are good. I don't know if you guys don't know anything about the Dodgers are good, okay? I mean, they have Shohei Ohtani. He is a Japanese baseball player. This is how good he is. He literally, I was at the Mets game when the Dodgers were destroying the Mets, and Shohei Ohtani hit like a 5,000-foot home run, and I saw a World War II veteran clapping for him. That's how you know this guy is next level. When I mean, the World War II veteran, that guy hasn't picked up chopsticks since 1945, but he's here clapping saying, man, that can play. And so that's how good he is. And then they have Yamamoto. He's a pitcher for the Dodgers. I don't know his first name, but I know his last name's Yamamoto. He sounds like a cell phone. And he's a hell of a pitcher. But I do think you cannot root for the Dodgers, folks. I mean, you're going to root for a team that has multiple Japanese players 2 weeks before an American election? You cannot do it. Okay? We are still at war. World War II never ended. Get your head in the game. And you have to root for the Yankees. I love that you have to root for them in the World Series too. And it's just, that's how I love being an American so much. I mean, dude, the World Series, it's just two American teams. There's one Canadian team. It has nothing to do with the world, but we're like, this is the champions of the world. There's multiple baseball leagues in other countries. They don't count at all. It's just the American. But there's really no American baseball players either, though. It should really just be called the Latino World Series. It's just multiple. These teams are just many different types of Latino players and two Japanese guys. And Aaron Judge, who's just miscellaneous. I don't know. Nobody knows if he's black, white. I have no clue what he is. I just know he can hit. And Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the truth. If you guys know baseball, if you don't know baseball, go Giancarlo Stanton. I want to find a woman with an ass like Giancarlo Stanton. That's what I'm looking for. If you can please DM me, ma'am. If you got an ass like Giancarlo, I'm in. This guy hates it all. She's having a good time. Japanese? No, okay. Thought maybe. Okay. Thought maybe we're. You know, I'm sorry. We're having good. Okay. You're not laughing. You're not having a good time, but you're wearing capri jeans. So I don't. Can you kick your foot up? Can you kick it up? Look at this. See this? Can you see this on camera? See, you can't see, but he's got these jeans that come up to here. So for me, I like you, but I don't value your opinion. And I don't value your opinion at all. If you're going to come out with shit like that, you're just not a guy. You know what I mean? You're just not. I like you. I want you to be happy and healthy. I want you to have a good life. But I just know if you start to talk to me, in my mind, I would be like, I don't want to look at your ankles. I don't want to look at your ankles. Please put your ankles away. You're wearing pants. You can't make a decision. That's what it gives off. You're wearing, short jeans, and you can't. And that's what it is. I want a guy who commits. You know what I mean? You've committed. You said, I want to look like a serial killer. And you said, I'm going to comb my hair, Jeffrey Dahmer style, dye it black. You look like both Melendez brothers as a person. And I'm like, you guys are good people. Here's the truth, dude. I just turned 40, so I don't really care. Yes, thank you. I don't care anymore. You know, you kind of realize stuff when you're 40. Like, I started thinking about my life. Like, I didn't even want to do stand-up comedy at all. I was 25 years old, and I got drunk one night and did it as like a dare, and I went to an open mic, and I got a couple of laughs, and then I just made it my entire life. And then I just, for no reason at all, I just continued down this path subconsciously. And then I kind of was like, wait a second. Like, I didn't watch comedy growing up. All my peers, they know every comic album, and they know everything and every bit and everything. I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't know. I literally did it as a goof, and then my brain was just like, I guess we do this now. And, you know, I'm kind of like, what do I actually want to do? And the truth is, I don't know. I know I don't want to wear capri jeans. That's one decision. Are you guys Japanese? Okay. So, that's, okay, you're not Japanese. Okay, so I just don't know. So, all right. And you know what I'm saying, though? Like, I don't, okay. So, you know, 40, and you kind of just don't, I don't care, you know, anymore. Like, I guess I do know I don't know what I want to do in my life, but I know, like, who I am. I don't care. I'm very comfortable right now with who I am. I don't care what, like, your opinion is of me anymore. I'm like, I hate myself more than you could ever hate me. So say whatever you need. It literally, think of the worst diss ever. I've said it to myself already for years. So it's a nice place, you know? It's a nice place, you know? I have my daughters who I love very much. It's nice being like a girl dad or whatever. You know, I got Puerto Rican daughters, which is fun. It's fun for a white guy to have a fully Latino family that I don't understand. It's very funny when they start speaking another language or they're mad at me and I don't know what's happening, you know, when I'm out there being like, Happy Columbus Day, and they're like, it's Indigenous Peoples Day. And I'm like, okay. Sorry, do you want me to take the statue down in front of the house? Because you forget that they're indigenous people. And, you know, but it's a beautiful thing. I really do love being their dad. You know, I love people like, oh, you love being a parent. It's like, I love being their parent. You know, like I like kids, I really do, but I want their, you know, I love being in their life. But my daughters my oldest one is, you know, listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing, folks. Let's just be honest with each other here. Here's the thing. My daughter is a psychological terrorist. And so is her mom. And that's what attracted me to her. Let's be honest. That's what I wanted. It's not easy. It's not easy, folks. But you try, you know. Try. Got the kids. You know, you gotta do stuff like... by the way, are we Chinese? What type? Your family's from Taiwan and? Chinese, Taiwan, okay. Not a little beef. So a little bit, but you're separated. And so, but that's okay. That's okay. So, Taiwan too. I feel like I'd be good, right? I would be good there. I like it, you know? Listen, and it's just the truth, right? How do you feel? Are you from America, sir? I could tell by your pants. And I could tell you have a Romanian pants on. And what country are you from? Oh, French. Okay. Oh, so you know what? Now I take it all back. That's French. Dude, because that's the thing. French men, here's the truth, because you're so fashionable, right? I've watched Emily in Paris. You're so fashionable, dude. French men dress like American women. That's what it is. But they look awesome doing it, dude. You know how many girls' vaginas just got wet that you said you were French? Here's the truth. But I know you, dude. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. You said, because we're in public, you go, I am French. But you're not, dude. You're Armenian. I could tell. You're Armenian. I got it. No, dude. Are you French too? No. English. Oh, you're English. Oh, the enemies. Tonight is enemy night. Taiwan, China, France, England. You, I believe. English, yeah. And how do you know him? Where'd you guys meet?
London.
Oh, in London. Okay, and just came over to America together. Huh? Are you guys a couple?
No.
Okay. All right, whatever. Be a couple. I don't give a Dude, be gay. Like, honestly, dude, what do you think, you know? Yeah, dude, it's like, you know, like, I love people too, like, you know, career and entertainment. Oh, whose did you suck to get that show? I'm like, everybody's? Shut up. What do you think? Like, you're gonna get me? I don't give a But I like you, dude. I like the French-English connection. I do like France as well. I went once, you know, it was good. It was good. It was good. I was looking for people on unicycles. I didn't see anybody on a unicycle. That's what I wanted to see. So it's very interesting then, because the first 20 minutes of this, I was talking all about baseball, and you were like, "What is this?" You had no idea what I was even talking about at all. Can somebody get him a croissant? But you knew. I like you, dude. I like this energy, dude. You guys are good guys. You really are. You really are good guys. What do we have? This is, it's all new material. That's why, by the way. So I'm sorry if I'm sweating it all over the place, trying out new stuff, especially with an international audience. I mean, tell them about me in France. Do they have paternity leave in France? Do guys do that? Yeah? Pretty what? Good rules around paternity leave. See, I get it. But I do, but it's just something doesn't sit right with me with that. It's like, I don't know, man. I like this guy's laugh over here. It's great. This guy's laugh. He's got some congestion or he's a smoker, but I'm happy to hear him laughing in here before he dies in 2 years. And paternity leave, right? I mean, you get it. Because you know what it is? My parents got divorced, right? By the way, can I just ask you something real quick? Is this true? In France, let me ask you this. In France, is it true that cheating, like cheating on your spouse, it's not like that big of a deal? Define cheating. That's a very French answer. So, I like it. Yeah! I like it. Pierre, is it? Pierre? What's your name? Emile? That's the same as Pierre. What is it? Camille? Camille, like the tea? Okay, Camille, not Emile. Okay, I'm just gonna call you Pierre. So, that's just the only French one I could say. So define cheating. That's a great question. This is hilarious. So, if you are married to a woman, okay? You're married to a woman, and let's play pretend. I'm kidding, joking. Let's play pretend. It's fine. So, if you're married to a woman, and you have sex with another woman, but you're not in love with her, but it was just you night out with the boys, you had sex, the wife finds out, is she gonna file for divorce in France? She could. But she most likely won't because, right, I was told that in France, you can kind of just somebody else. And it's not that they love it, but you could just, you go in the doghouse. It's like, you up. But she's not going to divorce you unless you fell in love with the other woman. France is about love. That's wrong. Okay, so you're saying, okay. So thank you for clarifying. See, look at this. This is great to have international, Okay. Yeah, this is good. I'm sorry, but this is part of the process of this. Thank you. I'm sweating. Oh, yeah, my dad. So my dad's a good guy. My dad, he really is. He really is a good guy. Tampa Tony. Shout out Tampa Tony. He, I've told him that, right now I have, multiple children, 3 kids. I have my daughter's a stepson, whole family. I told him there's no room. He's coming to New York because he wants to go to the Yankees in the World Series. He's a big Yankees fan. Go to the game next week and go to the Knicks game. And he's coming up on Sunday from Florida. I told him there's no room. He was like, well, I'm staying. So maybe you can leave. I don't know what to tell you, guy. I'm staying. So, he's just going to stay, and he's a great guy. Very fun. You'd love him. Very fun. You'd love him. He would, somebody's called. Oh, my daughter's FaceTiming me. Should I? Okay, hold on. Hi, honey. Look, she's showing everyone her teeth. Wow. Hi. Hi, honey. Daddy's doing a show. I was just talking about Grandpa. What?
That I could buy Robux.
Remember when I said what?
Yesterday.
Huh?
Remember yesterday when you said I could buy Robux?
Did I?
And then you said when you get home that you would let me buy it, and now I'm still waiting for you to let me buy it.
Okay, I don't, oh yeah, oh, you have my credit card information. Yeah, okay, honey, yeah, just, buy it, don't tell Mom, bye! Love you, honey, bye, you can get it, bye! All right, yeah, just don't tell Mom, sorry, yeah, I was drunk last night and told her she could buy Roblox. Okay, so, yeah. Well, there that go. Well, I mean, now I guess the entire paycheck I was going to make for this show is just going to Roblox. Parents know. If you know Roblox, do you know it? You know it? Yeah. Yeah. Parents and, guys who live in their mom's basement know Roblox. So, yeah. But, okay. That's good. See, that's my daughter. Right there. And she's great. She really is. I would gladly buy her the Roblox. I tell her I'll buy if you got to get 100 on your math test, but I just don't follow through. I'm like, see that? I remember telling her she could do it. She could buy the Roblox if she passed her religion test, and she failed miserably. And I'm still going to let her buy it. Is that being a bad parent or a good parent? I don't know. It's very difficult, dude. You don't have kids. Dude, you don't have kids. You're living a French life. You don't have to do anything. You just, you just are like, oh, it's under 70 degrees, or it's over 70 degrees, I'll have the ankles out. That's... Do you have a girlfriend or you're single? You're engaged. Keyword gay. Okay. To a woman? Yes, where is she? Back home in France. Oh, in London. Okay, yeah. So you guys just had like a guy's trip and decided to hang. I like it. You know what, dude? I like just kind of getting to know dudes, man. That's nice. Well, that's nice. And you're single. Oh, you also have a girlfriend. I love that you just both left your girlfriends, came to America, having the times of your lives, sitting in the front row of a comedy show, living life, while they're just home wishing they were with you. Yeah, well, that's nice. This guy keeps coughing. You're gonna come home sick. Yeah, dude, listen, it's new material, I'm running out of steam. And, I could do the old shit, but why? No, that's not what we're here for. You know what I really want? I want baseball pants. That would be funny to just wear the pants. They do kind of have, baseball players kind of look like they're in pajamas, right? A little bit. They do kind of it's kind of a weird uniform. And none of them are really in like that good of shape at all. You kind of feel, I think that's why I love baseball so much, because you kind of feel like I could do that. Even though you couldn't at all, but they look like you could, it looks like a guy like next to me, Nothing. I mean, I'm very scared. I have a lot of anxiety. You don't. There's real men out here. You don't have anxiety. You don't have anxiety, dude. You're just good. You know what you want to do. You know what you have to do. You're building robots, and you're scanning people's data. You are a QR code. And I'm scared, man. Like, I'm scared. I don't believe, I forget sometimes. I'm like, a bigger guy. I've boxed my whole life, but I'm very scared. I'm like, oh no! Scared of the dark. Like, I do not want to live in a house. I had a 5-bedroom house on Staten Island that I sold in the snap of a finger because I was scared to go into it. I was genuinely scared to walk into my own house, so then I moved my entire family into a 1-bedroom apartment because there's one way in, one way out. I couldn't think of all windows and ways to get in and out, and I would make my family go into my 5-bedroom house on Staten Island. I would make them go in first, and they would make them go up to the 2nd floor and turn the light on, so this way if there was a murderer in there, I'd be able to get away clean. And know, they would understand. My career's just getting started. And so I have a big fear, and I need to kind of take a more French approach to life. You have a very f***ing attitude. You go with the flow, and I like that about you, sir. I like the French. I really do like the French attitude, and I like Europeans in general because you guys aren't all about more, right? Things don't have to be bigger, better, faster. That's not how it is in England. Am I right? Kind of it is. Is it? Like you don't have to have the biggest shit and the biggest and you know. It helps, but it's a good joke. You don't, but I want to just kind of calm down a little bit. Like, you know, like, can you just be calm, right? It's hard for me to just be calm because then you start, you know, comparing yourself to your peers and but I feel like British people don't do that. You guys just have your tea. You just drink tea. You hang out with French people. You're not getting all bent out of shape about everything. Nobody wants to blow up your country. People kind of don't really care. Let me tell you something. Do you guys ever think, like, you guys were really, like, you were crushing it 400 years ago and you lost everything? Does that bother you? That would bother me, because do you understand, like, if you guys don't know history, like, England is a small country. Like, it's not that big, and they took over the entire world. There was a saying that the sun never sets on the British Empire because they had everything. And now they have, like, nothing. Like, now they just kind of, it's like kind of not a meaningless country, but it's not like, nobody cares. It's like America, China, Russia, like those are the ones. But England is like, hello. But does that bother you? Does that bother English people? I know you guys still have a lot of pride, but you have to admit, like, you lost it.
We won very early.
You won very early.
Yeah,
you gave it back. You peaked too early. Yeah, everyone thought you were going to beat something, and you kind of just
like high school.
faded. Yes, that's what it is. You're like, you peaked in high school. You were the star of the football team in high school, and now you got like a real estate business. You just, you know, you're bald, divorced, you got herpes, and it's very interesting, man. I've never thought about that, about asking British people, like, are you okay that it's over? Because it is over. And I know that people say America, we're ending, but it's like, we're not, though. That's the thing. It's just like, I get it. I do get it. But it's like, we're not. So, we're still pretty big. I mean, we're big. Really big. And I am aware, by the way, I do know my history. Let me just talk to the Englishman, and then we'll go. I do know, by the way, that America, we are taught in school that America, the 13 colonies, which, by the way, I want to go back to that. I just want to say I'm kind of done with the other states. I don't need anything. Let's go back to the original 13, the way that our founding fathers wanted it. It was 13 colonies for a reason. I don't need New Mexico. It's just, I truly don't care at all. I'd give them all back. Let's go back to the original 13. That's where I feel safe. I like it, different seasons. We got, pilgrims, it's nice. I don't need, I don't know what's the West. It's coast. It's all serial killers, and I don't want it. The original 13. So I know that America. We are taught that the American colonies beat the mighty British Empire at its peak. By the way, at its peak, and I know that that's not true. I know that the only reason we won is because France sent their entire army. And do you know why France sent their entire army? Do you know the history? The what? They hate you. Right? And right, they hate you. But do you know what it was? It still was just Americans being Americans, though, because what the truth is that Benjamin Franklin, our guy, Benjamin Franklin, the American, she's like, not if he's going to talk shit about Benjamin Franklin, I cannot. The $100 bill is my favorite bill, and I will. Where's she going? Where the hell? You look like a burglar from the 1930s. You look, cut a hole in the glass and go through it. That girl was cute too. She was wearing a blazer like Hillary Clinton. I like that. Yeah. But America, what happened is Benjamin Franklin, he went over to France. He loved France. You know why? Women. It's truth. He was having sex with, listen, your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother had sex with Benjamin Franklin. That's just, this guy was banging everyone. Unbelievable amounts of vagina thrown Benjamin Franklin's way. They were attracted to it. American, I guess, curiosity, or maybe, I don't know what it was, but he was able to get to one of King Louis's, at the time he was the king, one of his mistresses. Benjamin Franklin was banging her, and he told this woman, he said, hey, get in King Louis's ear when you're with him tomorrow, okay? If you want this good 75-year-old, get this, if you want to see this powdered again, tell him. It was a lie, too. You ready for this? The turning point of the Revolutionary War was the Battle of Saratoga, right here in upstate New York. And we won, but not by that much. It was we just squeaked by. But Benjamin Franklin was tell King Louis that we smacked the Brits, smacked them. And if you can get France, if you can get him to agree to send his whole army, you can keep getting this 75-year-old kite and, this electricity. So, and she did. She convinced him, and it was kind of a lie. And then France sent their entire army, and then that's it. And then we won the American Revolution. But if it wasn't for Benjamin Franklin just absolutely laying pipe to all the women of France, we would have never had this beautiful country that you guys are visiting right now illegally. So you're welcome. And it's just true, That's why I like history, man. You can make it up. I mean, because what are the facts of that story? The Battle of Saratoga happened, and France sent the army. The rest of it, I kind of just made up. But it sounds good. Welcome back in your blazer. Thank you. And, yeah. So where was I going with that? Again, I don't know. It's new material. But it just felt right in the moment to say, because I have French people here and I have English people here. And I thank you for your service, for giving us freedom, for beating him. I really do. We couldn't have done it without you. And again, like the French, it comes down to sex. You guys are horny people, and we Benjamin Franklin had sex with your women and convinced your king to send everyone, and then we won. And then we became a country. And then just about 100 years later, we almost destroyed our own country by fighting each other in a civil war. And if you don't do the right thing this November, it will happen again. Have a good night, everybody. Go Yankees. Thank you. Thank you. France, England. Brendan Sagalow, single ladies, lives in Woodside with his cat.
Chrissy Stefano, everybody, of course.
There it is. Well, folks, we did it again. We managed to do it again. To go up there for 55 minutes and say absolutely nothing. Thank you for being here at youtube.com/Christy Comedy. Please, for the love of God, tell your friends. Turn on your likes and notifications. Mike Cannon is only getting grayer. Remove the R. Nice. Just got it.
Oh, you just got it?
Just got it. Finish you! All right.
French guy.
Dude, that guy's
Free guy.
I need you.